believe me, once we will be here again, it's the second time SAS. It's not talking today, so I know you're tired, it's been a long day, so but there's really happening to be done. I'm Ignacio, I'm well, it's quite far from here, I do legal hacking stuff, we're also working at an insurance company as a pen tester or a team.
I'm not going to Twitter if you have any question or something like that. The Twitter, the LinkedIn, the GitHub, the Tinder también, the same one. So, I love sneakers and clothes. I have my sewing machine, so I make some different type of thing like purse, bag, shirt, and that stuff. That's the agenda. Some gossip over there, the essential, disclosure, the impact, and that stuff. And also, if you were wondering about the name of the talk, it is. So, disclaimer. Maybe some stuff are not completely legal, so don't try to do that type of thing at your home or something like that. It's just, don't break any law. Introduction. What is ethical hacking? Okay, there's multiple definitions. Richard Stallman thought, okay, it's feeling what's right and what's wrong, or it's the way to exploit something like in a friendly way, not because of the money or something like that. Also, it's just about if you're authorized to do it or not. I like this definition from the book, the Art of Rotation, and that puts cybersecurity and the hacking stuff like in our artistic expression, and try to find a way that each piece of code is there for something. It's just some people call this type of thing, so it's really cool. Sounds high, but it's really cool. The tales, the gossips. Supermarket. There was just a random Monday. I was just sitting in my ergonomic chair. And I just came for the supermarket and saw they have like a program for the clients. So I registered into the stuff. Basically, you don't get the cards because it was just an American ID. So you get your account, you get your card. But it was an either over there. It's just in America with only validation or something like that. So they found nice, and you can start trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get all the clients over there, but it's just the name and the card name, so there's not so much data. So at that moment I say, okay, I need more information about that. I needed to go back over there, and they were posting the wrong queue. It was quite safe if there was any explosion or something like that, but they also were posting the loss, the error loss. Most of them were from 2020, and most of them came from the local cost, so it was not so much important data. But fortunately, there's a header called X414 that it was pointing to a packet, I think. And this particular IP had a lot of different ports open, and for it they were running like a client portal, employee portal, and it had a registration name, so you say, okay, yeah, I'm a new employee here. So I said, okay, let's see what's going on around. And when you get users, you don't have any permission because they need to approve this for administrators, panel, and that type of thing. So when you just do something, say, okay, oops, you are not an administrator. But you can go to that thing. In my case, I just need some more hacking over there. So I didn't go after the credential with the cookies, and they had a lot of different PHP files code too. Most of them, there was one, this one was to see all the different users that are connected to the system, and they are good, and buttons, right? Also they have text editor where you can create some different nodes and just save it. But it was the same stuff. I mean, it was an American ID, sequential ID, without any token validation, that type of thing. So basically you can get a lot of different items around that thing. And the people love to have credentials. I don't know why they love it. They have some credentials for the router, for the DVR. They were running WordPress for the portal, so they were supposed to have also the Word credential, so you can get admin access over there. There's the server with all the files that you can find over there. Also, they have some say permission. It's just a key with root permissions. But remember that stuff over there, they were exposing the Visual C too. So basically, you can get access to the database, and you can read and write access over there. So you can see all the employees and the customer data, like all data. And also, you can charge for the prices, so maybe you can go to the market and get people free over there. But also, there was Sunday too, and I got a message from my boss and said, hey, let's go for rain. And I said, I don't know, I really like more stuff. More small stuff, being from Colorado, that's just right in the middle of Argentina. And that's just, the good law over there. One thing is that when you mix the type of things, awesome. It's an Italian liquor, but we put some coconut and it tastes really, really cool.
And what the thing I do now is the cuarteto. Cuarteto is a typical music from Argentina, and that guy is one of the good at that thing. I don't know so much in the rate, but say, no, it's going to be like in LA, it's going to be a really great place. So at the moment I said, okay, I want to know, let's see. I bought tickets and they interact with all the users, so basically you can get all the different data from them. But also when you change the get to put, you can modify the user with same tokens. So in my case, I just changed it to check if that was working, and it was. Okay, they say maybe I can get some permissions, I'm taking permission from here, but no, you cannot change it. But all the finance that the first user is the administrator, so we can just change this email and do some raising password, that's it, you can do an according cover, and that's perfect. So basically, you can set some random email from webhook. We can log in, we have a running password, we log in and we can see all the revenue that they did, all the tickets, change, they can generate more tickets for free. It was quite a lot of money. I mean, now I want to be a registered program. But also it wasn't the same because I texted the guys and they said, no, but this is software that we're paying for it. So this one is actually the company. So I went to the website and there was more big and the stuff, so they were running all the events in Argentina. So it was cool. And also I texted so there is some stuff on the disclosure part. Transfer company, just I found a bus company from Argentina, I got some tickets, and also I saw there's another guy or you can see all the orders. But also what about it, we can get some private free. Usually when you generate tokens, you ask for the payment platform to get a new ID, and then you do the payment just with them. So you send all the data in the post request. So basically there's no any tampering limitations, so you can just change transaction amount, and that's it. Because the payment was going to be okay, but you can set just 5 cents, 5 pesos, and now it's like $0.0 or something. So basically, you don't pay anything for each try. And the e-commerce platform is the most explosive stuff I think. Actually, they're okay with the time. So one day I was doing some pen testing in my company, and they have like a e-commerce stuff that you can earn some points, and then you can change it for money. Like a gift card or something like that. They use the same stuff in areas. So I was with independence and I found a lot of different log files around or JS with a lot of data. A lot of comments over there. They would say this one is not working. And that was in production. So it was interesting with endpoint, they looked at the AWS consume. And basically they do the logging over there. So first of all they do the pre-logging to check if the user exists. And then they get the user data. With that data, they send the password in plain, and they read the password. And then they send the user and the password. So when I did the pre-login with random ID, go to certain post, and they give me a lot of different stuff, like not necessarily maybe the number, the email, everything of the person, but also there was a really interesting string over there. It looked like some B64 or something like that, or it was, and so I was going to be okay, maybe what it is. I tried to put login that string, and it works. So basically, when you do the pre-login to check if the user exists, it says, yeah, this exists, and this one is bad. So you can skip all the part of them. And also, when I was doing the stuff, I was in the meeting with CEO and they say, no, I was already all day, but we don't talk anymore. I said, okay, but I have a POC, just check, no? So I went to Google, I get the ID number of the CEO, and I looked at the image of the account during the meeting, and I saw that the guy was getting like $2,000 per month just in gift card and random stuff. So I said, okay, it was weird, and then they fixed it like in 2 or 3 days, it was awesome, so it's weird, but I think it's still working, so I said. Essentials. I don't want to go so much in deep about the tools because if you do CTF or bug bounty or red teaming, you already know it. So it's just a basic overview. I'm going to post a slide later too. But we have 10 minutes more, right? So we can go on this. Well, I just, that type of thing, I don't do bug bounty in my case, but it's following the same tools. And also one of the lists is from bug bounty stuff. For URL stuff, I do more web applications, so that's why I use the type of tools. Mistakes. Some cases when we're doing this type of thing, we play like, okay, this one is a test machine or something like that, but it's not. It's like a development center or something, so just take care about it. We put some web shell over there or something, clean it before the report, because it's not cool to have a web shell or remote backward over there. Occasionally, some servers are like, shit. So just take care about it. And the legal mistake, because if you're doing this stuff in a good way, in an ethical way, and they catch you in the middle, what do you want to say? No, I was a good guy or something like that. But no, you were touching the other computer stuff. So it's quite complicated. So that's why you need to do it. The table disclosure, there's a different type. You have full disclosure when you go with all the stuff and make it public, and that's it. It will be private, just it's private to the company. There's responsibility. It's like, okay, I got it to assist stuff to you. We have like 3-4 months to fix it, and then I'm going to go public. And then it's coordinated. And also there's bug bounty. That's not the type of bug bounty, but this, so I'm saying, I don't like the bounty the way I hate this shit. But it's other stuff. About the coordinated, there's run by 3 parties. In most cases, it's the government, for example, they have a really in CCC, in Netherlands. Now I was in Luxembourg, and they have a really 2 different platforms to do it, so that's very cool. And also, I think Chile is the only one in Latin America who has the type of program. In Argentina, we're in a weird situation right now. So, and this one, it will be run by companies too. There is like SSC disclosure, survey initially, and that type of thing. But just take care when you send some stuff, because maybe it's not a coordinated disclosure company and it's a zero-day broker, so just take care. Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want, just take care. The important is keep that safe, grow the security community, improve the communication between the hacker and the company, because in some cases when you report something to them, say, which one are the intentions, you want to get some money from us or something like that. And how to report it. This is how I report it. I just keep it simple. I put my name, because in most cases people who get the email, it's not like a tech person, it's a human resources, marketing or something like that. Like 2 years ago, I talked about DSP, and I sent so many emails, and the only person who responds to me was the marketing guy. So just keep it super simple, some short limited description, some screenshot of the stuff, and I always put, okay, if you need some help, just let me know. I don't want to call for you, but I'm going to tell you, okay, maybe it's for something around here. I asked some friends how they do stuff too. So El Mago he's running the background village in Navarro, in Argentina. He told me, I don't do so many ethical hacking stuff, but testing, I just do bug bounty. So, but when I found something, I just find some people that work for that stuff or something, and I report the stuff to them. And in this case, I presented the talk in NorthSec, and he found that they were exposing the Git stuff too. So I report stuff to the guys, and they just fix it and give some swag and that type of thing. I asked him out too. He's maintainer for BSD, he has some private disclosure too. But also in some cases, he went just public and has some CBA, so it's not like, okay, I'm just gonna do this private disclosure or public disclosure or bug bounty or broker from the guys, something that it will be changed next time. But if you found something, do a double check, because in some cases you found some index of folder over there and you report it and it wasn't like a vulnerability or a risk for the company. The impact is the feedback from the companies. If there is some feedback, because in 90% of the case you don't get anything from them, I mean, you're going to send like a bunch of email and no one cared about it. So don't get stressed or something like that. In some cases you can get some swag, some stuff. Also, in some cases they can ask for like a full pen testing or the trainings. This one, for example, is from the ticket platform. So I text them and say, okay, thank you so much, but we are like a small group of persons. We don't have like a people who do cybersecurity for us. But if you have some training or something like that, you can teach us something like that. It's cool, we can hire you. So that's cool in some cases when you get that type of reply. And the personal graph, I didn't know what to put here, because each side that I wrote, it sounds like a crypto scam bro or something like that. Like, hey, you can be a better person or something like that. But no, I think what the way is just, you can learn a lot of different types of things doing that shit. And also, you can have the chance to travel to different conferences. I think this type of events are really good to do the networking stuff, and also watch really nice talk. So I think it's part of that type of thing. And also, you can travel. If you like travel, you can travel. I mean, I've been traveling for like 2 months now, just speaking at the conference while I'm working in as well. So because doing this stuff is not for the money. I mean, with the speaker, you're not here for the money. I have 3 minutes for them, that's cool. It was just 120 slides, so This year is the release of the 25th anniversary of OCD it again. I just found it when I was doing the research. Or maybe I got it before the research when I was high and I forgot it. But when I found this stuff when I wasn't talking. Go hack some shit. I mean, if you're not curious right now when we're gonna be, so just go hack the stuff and that's it. But also remember that be patient because you don't wanna get questioned in 90% of the case, reply for 90% of the cases. So it's shit, but it is what it is. The tech is good, we'll go through some grass over there. I mean, the picture of the hacker with the hoodie in the basement just touching keys and something like that. That's not true. We are fans, so we need to be like in a community or something like that. So that's why I think these events are really, really cool. I think the mental health is more important than some money or just being hacking the whole day, the whole night, something just, oh, I go outside, meet people, have a nice talk, get some beers, chill. And if someone sends you a report, if you're on the other side and you get someone with a report, I know maybe it will be acceptable because your company is a shit and how that everything's around. But if you get some report, pay little bit of attention. We're talking about money. We don't want to get you expired money. We just want to make it more safe because in my case, when I report something, it's something that I use. That's why I hack it. I'm not doing stuff because for the money. It's just because they were worried and I just want to hack it. So just don't be an asshole and say something in the image or something like that. And there's 3 minutes more, but it's some people. So thank you so much.